so for those that don't know me, my name is Lynn Gaudet, and I'm a professional artist. Okay, so what we're going to do tonight is a Halloween decoration. So you have the choice. It could be a decoration you can leave out all year long because it's just a typical owl. If you really want it to be for Halloween, it's the same owl, just different color. Okay. Yep. Okay.
And they also scare crows.
Yes. Yeah. This one is the easiest though. Okay, but it's okay. We'll do it step by step. Okay. This is how I teach. Moi, j'enseigne étape par étape. Okay. Que vous soyez super bonne ou pas, whether you're very talented or not, everybody can do this. Okay. Just remember that it's yours. C'est pas moi. I'm not the one that's going to go and do it all for you. Okay? And when we're doing a painting, quand on fait de la peinture, it's not about the final look. It's about who done it and where is it going or who are you giving it to. Okay? Ça n'a pas rapport avec si c'est beau, si c'est pas beau. C'est la personne qui le fait que ça fait que c'est important. Okay? Parce que même si toi tu le trouves pas beau, even if you don't think it's nice, if you were to give this to one of your children or one of your grandchildren, that would be have an honor place in their house. Okay? So the important thing is the person that does the painting and not what the painting looks like. Okay? I try to make it as simple as possible. J'essaie toujours que ça soit plus facile. If you want to make it more complicated, go ahead. Okay? Because I know some of you are more advanced. Okay? So you can go ahead and do it whatever way you want to do it. Okay? So, is there anybody that's going to be doing the black one? Okay. I'll start with the instructions for this one first, and then I'll do the black one after. Moi, j'enseigne le mouillé sur mouillé. Okay? The trick, this is acrylic paint, and the trick with acrylic paint to make it blend, it has to be wet. Okay? So sometimes I don't even wash my brushes. Okay? So we're going to start with the head, then we're going to do the body, then you're going to do the face, and then after all we have to do is turn some jute around the branch and glue it to the piece of wood. Okay? Acrylic paints, even if you make a boo-boo, si vous faites une erreur, hair dry it, okay, blow dry it, and do it over. Okay? Now, if this was oil, we couldn't do it over. Okay? Because oil takes a month to dry. Okay? If it was watercolor, if you do a boo-boo with watercolor, you can't fix it. This is why I love teaching with acrylics. Okay? Because if you make a mistake, ça se répare. Tout se répare avec les acrylics. Okay? So, tu as besoin, you need 4 colors. So you need the white. Okay, we're going to go with light. Then this one is sienna or nutmeg. Okay. Then you have your brown, dark brown. And if you're really used to it and really want to push it, you can add a little black to it. Okay. You do what you're comfortable with. Okay. Some owls are lighter, some are darker. Okay. So, wet on wet means I'm going to start with the white, okay? And I'm only going to do one side of the face at a time, okay? And I'm going to explain this again and again, okay? So, I'm going to put it on thick, okay? I put the whole brush in, and I put it on thick. See how thick it's on? Yeah. Okay? There. I do not wash my brush. I just pick up a little bit of the darker color on the tip of my brush.
The nutmeg?
Yep, not the whole brush inside, just your tip, okay? And watch this, I'm just gonna spin it around.
What's nutmeg, like the light brown?
Yeah. I'm just gonna spin it around.
Yeah, look at that. Cool.
That's already blended.
Yeah. What?
Because it's wet. Now, if you don't put enough white and you wait till it dries, it's not gonna blend like that. That's the trick with acrylics. Il faut toujours que ça soit mouillé. Okay? Puis acrylique, c'est fait pour aller vite aussi. Parce que if you take too much of your time, it's gonna dry and it's not gonna blend. Then you have to start over, okay? But it's still gonna be wet for a while, so I can still go in and play with it a bit. There. Okay? Now I'm gonna wipe my brush a bit because there'd be too much white on it for the dark color. Okay. Now I'm gonna go with the dark brown. Same thing, just the tip, okay? And same thing, I'm gonna go around and around. Oops, there's too much water on my brush. Okay? Just around.
You're going right on top of what you're doing?
Yep. Well, not over the white though. Okay? There. Now I had a bit too much water in my brush, so that's why it's not as dark. So that's one side. Pretty easy, eh? Do it again. White on thick. Okay. Go all around. Then with the tip of the brush, you pick up some nutmeg or some sienna. Same thing, you go around. Okay. Now you're gonna wash the brush.
What brush are you using?
The big one. Big flat one, yep. That's why you got 3 brushes, thank you. Vous avez 3 brushes.
I got 3 of my own, just in case you're wondering.
So the big one is gonna be to do the feathers, the big feathers, like the head and the body. The medium one is gonna be the yellow in the eyes and your beak. And the tiny one is gonna go all around the eyes, the little black around the eyes. Okay? So you don't try to do the eyes with the great big one. Okay? So you have to change brushes every time you change the size. Okay? Whoops, this is gonna dry, so. And then I go in with the brown. Okay? Same thing, go around. Okay? Can fill in the middle here. Okay. Now, if you don't find it dark enough, okay, you can go with some black. Okay. So it's always, you do the light and you go darker. Okay. So always light to dark. Okay, now I'm doing this upside
You
down.
have the black?
Yeah, now I added the black. If you can do a 4 color, go ahead with some black. Okay. Same thing for the body. Okay, we're gonna do one part of the body. No, I got some white in there, some black in there. So I'm gonna do the belly white. Okay. Then I'm gonna do the raw sienna, blend it in. Watch out for the beak. But the beak we're gonna paint it after. Over. So even if you put some on the beak, we're gonna finish with the beak, so, okay? And darker again. I gotta shake that bottle more. So,
All right, that's pretty good.
okay?
You always just use the corner of your brush?
Yeah. Okay? Because that's the way you can control how much you have on it, except for the white that you can go full on. When you're blending, you only pick up with the tip, okay? Then I can do black if you're comfortable with a 4 color, okay? So, make sure you do the sides, because the sides will show. Are we good with this?
Yeah.
All right.
So instead of the white, you're gonna use blue, okay? Dip your whole brush in the blue. You're gonna go around.
Yeah.
Yep, on the outside of the eyes. See where he has his eyebrows?
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Whoops, one side at a time. Alright, make sure it's on thick. I'm gonna pick up on the corner of my brush some black. And I'm just gonna spin it around. Okay? Whoops. Pretty easy, eh? Same thing with the belly. You're going to do blue in the middle. Okay? And then black on the sides. And you just blend it in together.
So we don't use the white at all on
No.
the body, just the black?
Just the black.
Blue and black.
Blue and black.
Blue and black.
I said the black one was a lot easier, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Turn it over and do the other one on the other side.
Yeah.
Good. You guys can start.
Un hibou qui faisait qui faisait dis-moi qui faisait dis-moi où ça se passe quand tu passes où t'es jamais passé, ça se passe pas trop souvent à force d'y passer, ça fait que tu t'en vas plus loin, la force peut te manquer, où ce qu'il y a pas trop de sang de ta peur des gros sentiers, ben tu sais où qui peut faire boule au bout, c'est que les arbres se tiennent debout, jusqu'à personne qui te rend fou, là où tout est calme, ouais.
So, I have white, black, and yellow. Okay. So, okay. I'm going to do yellow.
It's a smaller brush, for example.
Your medium brush. Okay, you got 3 sizes of brushes. You're going to switch to the medium one, and you're going to do the eye. Okay,
All on?
the whole eye.
All yellow, the whole
Okay, you might have to do it twice because yellow is very transparent. Okay, so
Yellow, black, and white.
okay, then I'm going to dry it. Well, I'll use my
Do we do the whole eye, all inside yellow?
Yep. Gardez le modèle. Look at the model here. Okay, the whole thing yellow. Yeah, so we don't want any white with it, any black, just yellow. It has to be very bright. Okay? All we want is kind of like a circle in it on the top. Okay? So I left some yellow at the bottom.
Oh, on the top of it.
Just on the top, okay? So I don't do the right in the middle. I start at the top, and I put another circle on the top. See? So you can still see a lot of the yellow, right?
Yeah.
But you go to the middle of the eye to make it round.
Yeah. Okay, so you need to see the yellow. It almost looks like eyeglasses. Okay, c'est comme des lunettes. Je fais le contour maintenant. Okay. Je fais le contour
Oh, all around the eye.
all around the eye with a small brush. Take your time, okay?
So you take black over the yellow there. Yeah.
Okay? But I still see lots of yellow. Okay? Then he needs a spark. You always need a little bit of light in your eye. Okay? It's what gives him character.
Otherwise, you're dead.
Yeah, exactly. Okay?
You're dead.
Then, okay? The beak. Okay, you're gonna go into black. You're gonna follow that triangle. I'll show you when I turn it around, okay? See the triangle?
Yeah.
Okay? Dead in the middle of the triangle. See how we put some light in the middle of the eye? Same thing for the beak. We're going to pick up some white and we're going to draw a line right in the middle. And there's he's shadow
Oh, okay.
and he's light. Good? Last thing. Tiny brush and white. You can go and add a little bit of feathers. Alright? Just to fluff them, yeah. Alright? So if you find you don't have enough white around the eyes, this is where you go in and add little feathers, okay? Don't forget his tail, okay? Almost. Il y a juste une petite espace. I'd say maybe an inch, okay? Il ne faut pas le mettre comme ça.